Hello there, I'm Tania Gabrielle, Wealth Astronumerologist. Welcome to your new moon and second half of August astronumerology forecast. Now this new moon in Leo at 21 degrees on August 14th is going to be fiery and fun. And right before it all happens on August 11th, which is the portal number, Jupiter goes into Virgo for the next 13 months, which is really good news because it's going to shift how we experience happiness. Virgo is about the little things in life, the daily gifts, the little pleasures, and it's the sign of service and gratitude. And it's ruled by Mercury, the mind and messenger planet. So you're going to be happy for ordinary reasons, like it's a beautiful day, or you're just thrilled to be alive, or you're happy to see a friend that day. We'll get lots of joy from communicating with nature, getting outside, feeling the air and the wind, and seeing the beautiful trees and flowers and snow and whatever it is that you're experiencing. And then with Jupiter in Virgo, we've got that joyful, optimistic planet, the biggest planet in our solar system, blessing us with lots of healing. So then the fabulous new moon on August 14th, which is so special for so many reasons. First of all, there are 5 planets in fire signs. Uranus is in Aries and 4 planets will be in Leo. Mars recently moved in Leo, the Sun and Moon are in Leo for the new moon, and then they're merged in a triple conjunction with Venus in Leo. So it's a new moon of fire and passion, and it's lighting you up from within. It's amplifying joy and exuberance and creativity and confidence, all those Leo qualities. Now Leo rules the 5th house in astrology, and the number 5 is about fun and expressing yourself and communicating joy and being playful and being with other people. And the 5th house rules romance and pleasure. So Leo always brings a sense of fun. The number 5 is also activated by August 14th, and I'm going to get to that in a moment. First, I just want to explain that the Sun, Moon, and Venus are merged together, and they're forming this gorgeous trine to the planet Uranus, which is in Aries, like I said, another fire sign. So there's a lot of excitement with Uranus. There's an anticipation about the future. You're exhilarated about the future. You're feeling more spontaneous and lit up, and you're just excited. You have intriguing ideas, and you're feeling really free to explore options and get refreshed. Now, Uranus always brings change, unexpected change, and the number 14, activated on August 14th for this new moon, is also a number of change because 14 adds up to the root number 5. 1 plus 4 is 5, and 5 sits on a rocker. It points left, it points right? So it brings surprises and quick decisions and adventure and freedom and an active mind. So it's really the exact same message that Uranus symbolizes. And new moons are about new beginnings anyway, so this connection to Uranus in the future and, freedom, and the number 5 being about fresh new decisions and being flexible, you just want to be open now, open for anything, and don't be upset if something shifts in the last minute because it really is in the air. So what I want to also mention is that the Sun and Moon will be at 21 degrees in Leo, and 21 is a creative, fun, and happy number. It governs the 21st century we're in, and it appears not once, but twice on that day because August 14th, 2015 is a 21 universal date as well. So the double emphasis on this number for the degree and the date is very sparkly and free and creative, and so it's going to change some of the slowness that we've been experiencing in the last few weeks. So you'll be more active. Uranus is also more active. It's about your genius and expressing yourself in a unique way. So you're going to feel a lot more like shining your light, right, with Leo and the new moon. Now with Venus involved too, the potential for love and romance and abundance has gone up another notch. Now remember, Venus is in retrograde until September 6th, so the focus on wealth and what you value and love, they're really, really strong right now. So what this also means is we want to ask ourselves how we can be more loving, more caring, especially in situations where we might be frustrated or impatient. So we want to see, well, how can I extend love instead of frustration? Okay. Now, if you're not quite feeling that lightness and joy and you know, the energy of light can also light up and make visible fears, right? Because it's light, so it's going to show you things. So if you have a fear of being rejected or left behind or abandoned or ridiculed, our fears are usually not conscious to us, and so they play out in our experiences and people we attract. So, you know, when there isn't unresolved issues, any kind of issue that you have, we can choose to reject that when it's being lit up. Like if there's happiness around you, you can say, well, because you're vibrationally not laying out the welcome mat, you may not say hello to opportunities. So it's like a layer of emotional residue that clouds perception of what's possible, and it prevents us from noticing opportunities in the first place, right, that are actually available. So the good news is, because Venus is retrograde right now, it's giving you a lot of opportunity to reflect on those issues that may be holding you back. And it's doing it in a very gentle way. So just pay attention to things that take you out of your comfort zone right now. Just stretch your capacity to feel joy and feel love and feel abundance. We're in Leo, and that's the exuberant sign of love and being on the stage of life, right? So you want to just open your heart. Also during August, Jupiter and Saturn will be squaring each other, and this is quite significant because the last time these two planets met in a big way like this was 15 years ago in the year 2000, when they were in a conjunction. They were right next to each other then. Well, now in the last 15 years, they've moved apart, and now Jupiter and Saturn are 90 degrees from each other, and so this marks an end of one period and the beginning of another for all of us. So I want you to think, if you can, where you were in the year 2000, what you were doing, what goals you might have had, and how you went about achieving those goals over the last 15 years. Because now we've come to another meeting of these two important planets, like I said. Jupiter, the bringer of opportunity, expansion, joy, and Saturn, the big reality check, the responsibility planet, the planet that restricts, right? So we have expansion and restriction coming together in a very, very activating way. So it's reminding us about the natural rhythm of life, right? The in and out breath, reflection and activation, rest and movement. So this rhythm is what you want to remember throughout the day this month. So with Jupiter moving into Virgo and 5 planets in fire signs and the fun and creative numbers 14 and 21 activated for this Leo new moon, we've got some wonderful few weeks ahead of us. And, you know, there's a Pisces full moon that's coming the end of the month on the 29th. And this is a really powerful one. There are 2 double conjunctions happening during that. So I'm going to go into that in my next video. But until then, have a wonderful, wonderful Leo new moon. And I send you big hugs and love, and I'll see you soon.